Ladies, hope you're having an absolutely amazing day. This is the macro training that you guys have all been waiting for. If you are sick and tired of sticking to meal plans, fad diets like keto, intermittent fasting, and you just feel like every single time you lose weight, you always gain it back, and you just haven't been able to find balance with your nutrition, this is the masterclass in training for you. So what we're going to be talking about is a few things here. One, what are macros? Two, what's the difference between meal plans, fad diets, and tracking food? What is tracking food at that, right? And how to use MyFitnessPal and how to also use Eat This Much to generate meal plans for you in under 30 seconds so that you don't have to spend time tracking your food throughout the day all the time. So this is going to save you a bunch of time. My only ask of you after this macro training is to come back, let me know some things that you've learned or taken away from this training. I also want you to give me a thumbs up. That way I know that you've completed it. And then I will personally send you your customized meal plans that'll help you get to your fitness goals much faster. And also so that you don't have to worry about following a meal plan ever again. All right, after today, you never have to follow another meal plan from somebody else ever again. You will be able to be in control of your food. That way your food isn't in control of you. So if you want to have ice cream, if you want to have pizza, if you want to have spaghetti, if you want to have ice cream cake at your children's birthday party or at your friend's party, you want to have a cooler, you're going to be able to fit this into your nutrition while still meeting your fitness goals. So if you guys are excited, then I just want you guys to just silently nod your head there. So what we're going to do right now is we are going to talk about macros. What are macros? So macros are essentially just carbs, fat, and protein. All right, so carbs, fat, and protein. Now, if you guys aren't too sure about what types of food are in carbs, fat, and protein, like carbs, for example, are going to be fruit, vegetables, grains. So you could think about like rice, quinoa, buckwheat. You could also think about breads such as wraps, sourdough. Fruits, also carbohydrates, so strawberries, bananas, kiwis, all that stuff, berries, all fruits anyways. And then lastly, fat, right? We're going to get it from oils, eggs, nuts, seeds, and that's pretty much it. Like now you're also going to get fat from certain meats because there's fat on meat. Now, if you get it from, a very lean source of fish or chicken, it's going to be very minimal. So that's what we do prefer. Okay. Now, carbohydrates have 4 calories per 1 gram. 4 calories per 1 gram. Fat has 9 calories per 1 gram. All right. And so carbs have 4, fat has 9, and protein also has 4 calories per gram. So 4, 4, and 9. Fat has the highest calorie content per gram. That's why when you eat an avocado that's this big, all right, you're getting 300 calories. But when you eat a potato that's this big, it's 4 calories per gram. So really, you're only getting a lot less calories. You're probably going to get 150 calories in a potato this big, and an avocado this big. You're going to be getting 300 or 400 calories, right? Because there's more energy within that. Now, here's where people get confused. Carbohydrates are not bad, all right? Food in general is not bad. Food is sustenance, all right? 100 years ago, when there was no food, this was much more of a problem. Now, the problem with food is that people don't know how to control how much they eat, right? They get stressed in a world that is so chaotic, and they like to overindulge. So calories, specifically coming from, saturated fats, chips, things like this, they have a lot of calories, right? You want to have crispers, there's a lot of fat in a bag of crispers. It's not that crispers are bad, it's that there's a lot of calories in fat, right? And so if you're over consuming calories, period, it's not going to help you, right? And so today we're going to teach you how you can track your carb, fat, and protein. That way you're having it in the right amount for you, or you never have to worry about over consuming or under consuming food if whatever one of these two things is an issue for you. So, guys, what we're going to do right now is talk about how to use MyFitnessPal. That way you never have to worry about sticking to meal plans ever again from somebody else and having to constantly pay them or eat what they expect of you. All right, understand that all coaches, all professionals in the fitness industry, what they're going to do is they're going to create macros for you and create a meal plan based around that, and then tell you not to eat this, and that. That's restrictive, and that's only going to make you want those things more, right? What we resist will persist. Right? Remember when, you were a kid and your parents told you that you couldn't have something. What happened? You wanted it even more because they told you that you couldn't have it. Guys, we are very much the same way with our nutrition, and understand that it doesn't need to be that way if you have control over it, right? Our parents always told us not to have these things because, they knew that we may abuse it, right? Oh, don't go past the stop sign after this time because it's dangerous. Well, you're not going to pass anything at this point within your nutrition. You're going to stay at the level that is going to be healthy and safe for you. That's an analogy that I just came up with, but I feel like that's the best way to interpret it in the simplest way. So, so carbs, fat, and protein. Since you ladies know what they are, right? Carbs, fat, and protein. I'm going to just dive a little bit deeper into that really quick and show you how to read a food label, because I think that that's really important. Just it's basic theory of macros that I think could be really helpful for you. So we're going to quickly jump to that. So opening this up, there's 3 grams of fat in this nutrition label for this dried fruit cereal that has 3 grams of fat, 13 grams of carbs, and 3 grams of protein. All right. Now there's 90 calories. Where did the 90 calories come from? Well, macros work intrinsically with calories. So if we look at 3 grams, remember earlier when I said that there was 9 calories in 1 gram of fat? All we have to do is 3 times 9 equals 27 calories. Then carbs, there's 4 calories in 1 gram of carbs, so we do 4 times 13 grams of carbs is 52 calories. And then 3 times 4 calories, because of protein, there's 4 calories in 1 gram of protein, is 12 calories. Right, 3 times 4, there's 3 grams of protein here. So if we add up 27 plus 52 plus 12, we're going to get 91. All right, but they're going to round it up, right? They can round it up. It's 90. So that's how carbs, fat, and protein work intrinsically with calories. So next time you see a food label like this, all right, all you have to do is take each gram from the fat, carb, and protein and multiply it by the caloric value, and that's it. So now you guys know how to do that. And that's the best part is MyFitnessPal will do all of this for you, so you never have to spend time doing math like this. That's why technology is so amazing, because it saves us so much more time. It's like having a calculator in your pocket and saving you a ton of time having to do a massive long equation, right? So what we're going to do right now is we are going to use MyFitnessPal. I just got to jump my phone up on here really quick. Hopefully it's still working. It sure is. So what we're going to do is go into MyFitnessPal. So download MyFitnessPal. Once you get it open, it's going to look like this. And I'm going to assign you macros. So once you're done watching this video, you'll understand this a little bit better, because I'm going to give you these numbers here. These have nothing to do with you. Okay? So you're going to go to the more section once you have it open. You're going to go to goals, and you're going to go to calories, carbs, protein, and fat goals. I'm going to send you how much carb, fat, and protein you should have in a day right now to get to your fitness goal. All right? So let's just say I gave you 187 grams of carbs, 75 grams of protein, and 50 grams of fat, which is 1,500 calories. Let's just say that is them, just theoretically. So what we're going to do is we're going to go add food. Breakfast, right? Understand, there's no such thing as good and bad food anymore. You just can't overconsume carb, fat, and protein, because then you're going to eat too much food, or vice versa, you'll eat too little. So I want you to start practicing what it is that you enjoy eating now. All right? No more feeling guilty when you have a brownie. No more feeling guilty when you have pizza. Just know that it might not make you feel as good as having a whole meal, right? But eat what is in preference to you, because that is going to get you ahead. Okay? Again, I've had clients that, lose weight eating, out at Starbucks most days of the week, because that's just what works for them in the long term. Okay? The best diet that will work for you is the one that you can stick to in the long term. And that's why I'm teaching you guys how to have freedom with food, so you can have more, options, so you're not restricted. So let's just say, this morning I had a breakfast wrap. So I'm just going to type in, I had a Guru energy drink, by the way. So how I actually put that into there today was, if you go to food again and you do breakfast, you can actually scan a barcode. If you see that at the top right, scan barcode. So all I have to do is this, and that's it. It'll scan this barcode for me. And now I've tracked my meal. Sorry. Now I've tracked my meal. Cool. So that's that. Lunch. So you're going to do that before you head out the door for work every day. If you try to do this throughout your day, you're going to miserably fail at the end of the day and come to me saying, I didn't hit my protein goal. I didn't hit my carb goal. I feel like this is too difficult for me. But if you just spend 5-10 minutes, tracking what it is that you would like to eat throughout the day, then you're going to do really well. And how you know how much you need to be eating is clicking on this green number All right, green number right here. And look, it says that I have 69 grams of protein left, 123 grams of carbs left, and 45 grams of fat left. One big piece of advice that I have is to use the just when you get started, if you don't know what foods have carb, fat, and protein, I want you ladies to use the macro cheat sheet. All you simply have to do is go into the Fit Freedom program like this. Sorry guys, lots of things happening here. So all you simply have to do is go to the group, and you're going to let this open up. All right, this is taking longer than I'd like. I'm gonna use my data instead. Cool. So then what you're gonna do on your phone is click the little magnifying glass and search macro cheat sheet. And what you're gonna notice is a list of foods pop up that you can, choose from for, if you don't know what foods you should be having, right? Like if you don't know what carbs, fat, and protein are. So you guys get the point here anyways, right? Like what you need to do is just click on this list. As you see in the bottom left here, it's just not loading for me because my service is horrible right now. And then you'll be able to go from there. Cool, I think it's opening up right now. Bear with me here for a second, guys. Okay, cool. So here it is. You'll find this in the group. And if you don't know what protein sources you can have, they're all here. And, some things, not all things are going to be on the list. Sometimes I like to have beef jerky for protein. All right, that's my little trick. Sometimes I like to have protein shakes and protein bars. But if you just don't know where to start, this is a great place to go. It's a cheat sheet that I like to use. All right, so if you don't know how to fill each and individual one, and you see at the end of the day that there's still 10 grams of fat left and you don't know where to get it from, just refer back to this or go into the group and ask for help, and we're more than happy to help you. But this will get easier over time, all right? I don't even need to look at that anymore. If I know that I need like 10 grams of fat, I'm just gonna grab a couple nuts, or I'm gonna grab, a little bit of, I'll probably grab, maybe like a protein bar that has a little bit more fat in it from the grocery store, like an RX bar that has 8 grams of fat, you know what I mean? Something like that. So that's that. Now, if you don't want to spend so much time creating macros for yourself, download an app right here called Eat This Much, and you're going to go to My Macros, and you're going to type in the macros that I assigned to you. So it's already in here for me. See, it says 187 grams of carbs, 50 grams of fat, 75 grams of protein, 1,500 calories. Make sure that that's matching, all right? Make sure that the calories are matching your macros here, because if I put this at 102, if I do that and then I press save, it says error, the minimum calories for your macros is greater than your desired calories. Because remember what I said, macros work intrinsically with calories. So right now, this doesn't equal 1,500 calories. So 187 grams of carb is what I need to do in order to make that work. Okay, cool. So then once you've had your macros in, you're going to regenerate, and you can click this 1,000,000 times and it'll just make new meal plans for you over and over and over and over again. And as you can see here, my macros are within 10 grams, which is what we want. So if your goal is to get 185 grams of carbs a day, that's what I've assigned to you. Know that you don't need to get that in perfectly. You have a like a safety net of 10 grams. So you can go over by 10 grams or you can go under by 10 grams, but nothing more, okay? So now I have my meal plan set out here, and if I don't know, like breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a snack, right? 2 apples, a bean and sweet potato salad, peanut butter and carrots, turkey, lettuce, roll-ups, and eggs in a nest. Boom, done, easy. All right, and then these are your diet stats right here. Click on diet stats, it shows up right there. That is it, guys. If you need any help with any of this, let me know. But again, macros covered. So now you know what macros are: carb, fat, and protein that help you reach your calories in a day. All right. 2, you no longer need to restrict yourself from foods you love. 3, use this app, Eat This Much, if you need help creating a meal plan. All right, because this will do it for you in under 30 seconds and 20,000 times faster than I would do it for you. So this is a huge ninja hack right here. So hopefully this helped you. And if you guys have any more questions, please let me know. And congratulations for completing the Master Training Masterclass.